varsity basketball game between the Rangers of Manton High School and the Revelers of McBain High School. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and sing with us our national anthem? Introducing the starting lineup for tonight's ball game for the Rangers. At forward, number 3, Lucas McCurdy. At forward for the Revelers, number 3, Caden McGillis. At the other forward for the Rangers, number 14, Kyle Hudson. At forward for McBain, number 34, Daniel Rodenbaugh. At center for Manton, number 12, Jacob Rupert. At center for McBain, number 20, Mason Hooker. At guard for the Rangers, number 1, Caleb Moore. At guard for McBain, number 11, Connor Murphy. And at the other guard for the Manton Rangers, number 11, Braden Morrow. And in guard for McBain, number 12, Grayson Berberko. Rangers are coached by Mr. Ryan Hiller. The Revelers are coached by Mr. Bruce Copeland. The officials for tonight's ball game, Mr. Ed McCarthy, Mr. Brett Spalding, and Mr. Mark Holland.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Rambler Basketball. I am Tucker Vanderveld, joined by Kyle Culp. We have McBain going up against Manton, rivalry that's been around for centuries. Starting off for the Rangers, number 11, Drayden Morrow, number 1, Caleb Moore, number 3, Lucas McKernan, number 14, Kyle Hudson, and number 12, Jacob Rupert. Moore driving in middle, kicks out to Morrow. Morrow can't hit the shot, rebounded by Morrow. And a 5 count on Manton. Kyle, what do you think so What do you think McBain's done so far that's been good? I know it's quite early, but
Well, we've already seen the defensive capabilities of McBain forcing a 5 count from Manton.
steal by Caleb Moore. Lucas McKernan can't get the layup to go.
That was an easy layup there from McKernan, not able to get it to go. But as I spoke about McBain's defense capabilities, their lapse in judgment there allowed McKernan to get an open shot. He wasn't able to convert it, but it did lead to a foul and now 2 free throws.
McBain coming off a 6-0, coming off a win Tuesday against Beale City, 64-35. Manton 4-0, coming off of a win on Tuesday night against Everett, 55-39. McBain is #1 in the state as those rankings came out Tuesday night.
Something, rankings can be a good and a bad thing. Good, it means you're getting the recognition you deserve, but bad, it means there may be extra pressure put on you. It could get in players' head and it could cause mistakes that you wouldn't normally see. So we see Connor Murphy back up to Hooker. Murphy looking to set something up for this McBain offense.
Well, and McBain knowing that they've got a target on their back, being top of the state, everyone wants to beat them. And they deserve to be on the top of the state because the way they've played this yet, and we haven't seen much of Manton as they are coming off a quarantine, canceling a few games. McKernan driving baseline, goes up against Verberkmos. Verberkmos blocking the shot. It'll stay with the Rangers.
You know, being #1 in the rankings, that's something I'm sure Bruce Coleman is familiar with, and with his experience as a long-term coach, essentially the founder of McBain basketball in the past 20 years. I'm sure he knows how to make sure his players handle the pressure well.
McGillis down in the middle, blocked by McKernan. Drayden Morrow taking it up against Connor Murphy. Morrow with the shot. For Verberkmos 2, McGillis. McGillis kicks out to Hooker. Hooker driving in. Hooker can't get the shot to go. Fouls on Lucas McKernan. Hooker will be at the line.
Hooker to shoot 2 free throws. First one up and in. First points up on the board for McBain.
Checking in for the Rangers, #40, Luke Puffer.
Mason Hooker not able to get the second free throw good to go. It'll be out of bounds off McBain. It'll be Moore to bring the ball up the floor for Manton. Shot from Puffer, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. He's going in transition. He'll draw the foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great play by Rodenbaugh. As he gets the ball and he just starts flying down the court. Checking in for the Rangers, #33, Jonathan Traxler. Rodenbaugh makes both. Caleb Moore bringing it up for the Rangers.
Puffer in the corner, guarded by McGillis. His pass will be knocked back to him. He'll get it to Caleb Moore, who will look to drive.
Rebound by McGillis, thrown up floor to Hooker. And Hooker with the easy layup. Great vision by McGillis as he sees Hooker running.
Good patience there from Hooker to slow down, gather the ball, and go up with it.
Traxler stalling with the ball, trying to find somewhere to go. He'll go to Puffer in the far side corner. Now to Moore.
Moore looking to drive. Swing it to the corner. It'll end up in Hudson's hands. Ball back out to Rodenbaugh. He'll try and go long, but it'll be stolen by Moore.
Traxler for three. And Traxler finding the bottom of the bucket. For Berkmos driving in, stolen by Traxler. Moore pulling up, a little strong, rebounded by for Berkmos.
Heat check there from Moore. Thought he could get it go, not able to. Now McBain's on the attack. Shot up, no good from Hooker. Rebounded by McGillis. And as he's notorious for getting the ball and just turning midair and getting the shot up and in, using the glass.
But just look at that kind of intensity from McGillis, as he wasn't even there when Hooker shoots the ball and he comes flying in for a rebound and then gets the bucket. Manton calling a timeout, 6-7. It's a very, very close game so far, a very physical game, as we have seen in past years. It will be a physical game all night long. Kyle, how do you feel, Manton? How do you feel Manton's physicality will impact McBain tonight?
You know, rivalries like this, you know, McBain, Lake City, they always get physical. They always get tough. No matter what the score is, whether a team is up 30, down 30, they're always tough. They're always getting loose balls. And that's something that Coach Hiller for Manton, you know, he instills in his team, you know, be tough, be physical. A few years ago, they had some deep playoff pushes in basketball, and that came down to his physicality coaches and how tough he gets. And he's going to force these McBain ball handlers to be strong with it. He's not just going to let them dribble up the court, as we've seen in the past few games. You know, Connor Murphy, he's going to have to fight for his spot when guarded by these Manton defenders.
Manton calling another timeout. Wonder if they wanted to advance the ball to a spot, or possibly just see what McBain's defense is doing. If I were Coach Copeman, I would change it up so that he doesn't know what's coming.
Both teams will check back onto the floor after the Manton timeout. It'll be Manton in possession. Morrow running point guard for Manton, guarded by Verbertmos. Swing it down to the corner to Moore, who'll drive and kick to the far side. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh for McBain. He'll get called for the double dribble. Moore to inbound for Manton. Moore back in possession, guarded by Connor Murphy. Moore will look to drive.
They'll call a blocking foul on Daniel Rodenbaugh, his first team second.
His first team number 2 for the half.
Caleb Moore will go to the line shooting 2.
Number 1 shoots 2.
Second free throw from Moore is good. Man, maybe looking to trap here as Moore will knock the ball, but recovered by McBain.
McGillis 2.
Ball.
Rodenbaugh. Hooker missing the 3. He'll push the ball to Murphy.
Good hustle there from Mason Hooker, not able to get the shot up and in though. Puffer for 3. Rebound is long. It'll be recovered by Connor Murphy. He'll chuck it up to Caden McGillis, who'll get the layup to go.
Moore driving down the middle, take the shot from the elbow. Short, but it'll bounce up and in.
After that shot, we'll see Bruce Coatman go to put a sub in. It'll be Tristan McElhenney at the table looking to come in as McGillis' pass down low to Rodenbaugh. Shot's up and good from Dan Rodenbaugh.
Puffer down to number 12, Jacob Rupert. McGillis up and good with the layup. Great eyes by Verberkmo, seeing McGillis. Puffer 4-3. What a move by Verberkmos as he keeps the ball alive. And Hooker down low with the 2.
Verberkmos all over the floor here. Try to get the rebound, not able to get it. You'll knock it away and throw it back in bounds and then get the assist there on Hooker's layup. Moore trying to get it to Puffer. He will. Puffer guarded by Caden McGillis.
Now to Morrow. Morrow takes it in. And Morrow with the layup.
Man, looking to trap here. Verberkmos gets it up to Caden McGillis, who will look to drive. For Rodenbaugh's shot went up. There was a foul. McBain will have the ball under Manton's hoop.
Foul is on number 12, Jacob Rupert.
It'll be Verberkmos to inbound for McBain. Man, here, they do a zone defense on inbound plays.
That foul was called on number 12, Orange. His first, team number 4 for the half.
Ball back in play. Verberkmos to inbound. He'll get it to Hooker. Will get it. Mid-range shot up and in. Caden McGillis will get the steal. He's going in transition. 3-on-2. Pass down low to McElhenney. Stolen by McKernan. Moore's going the other way with it. He'll look to drive. Shot is blocked by Verberkmos and off the foot of Hooker.
7 seconds left.
Moore to inbound for Manton. 5 seconds. Danford shot, no good. And that will be the end of the first quarter.
Kyle, 17-12. What do you think?
So far, McBain has controlled the ball well here, getting up and down the floor in transition. They've missed some easy layups, but that's something that can easily be fixed. Going into the second quarter, I think McBain's just got to slow it down. I think the tempo going fast does suit them, but I think it also suits Manton, and I think going fast will result in easy turnovers, and I think that's where Manton will capitalize and get back into this game.
Yeah, both teams fast-paced offenses, and I think that's something that Beale City on Tuesday struggled with, keeping McBain contained, because McBain kept pushing the pace and Beale City wasn't having it, and McBain coming out with the win Tuesday.
Both teams back out onto the floor to start the second quarter. In for McBain is Connor Murphy, Grayson Verbergmos, Tristan McElhenney, Dan Rodenbaugh, and Cade McGillis.
Verbergmos with the rebound and the putback.
The three there from Murphy was long, but Verbergmos was there to clean it up and get the shot up and in for 2 points.
And Coach Coatman talks about not leaving the backside open for a missed shot, as Verbergmos pushes it up to McGillis.
McGillis there tried to spin, not able to get it. And McElhenney will be called for a travel.
Morrow bringing the ball up for the Rangers. Carson Danford to McKernan cross court. Now to number 2, Raiden Schmid. Morrow blocked by Verbergmos.
Be a travel called. McBain possession. So far, I know it's early in the second quarter. So far, Grayson Verbergmos has been the player of the game. He has been all over the floor and on the defensive end, getting blocks, steals, key rebounds. He is really doing it for this McBain team so far.
Yeah, you don't have to be top scorer to be player of the game, and Verbergmos has really shown that he wants to play and he wants to be here.
Murphy's long three, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh.
And Rodenbaugh with the move. Verbergmos applying pressure. Travel called on Lucas McKernan.
I just want to go back to that key rebound from Rodenbaugh. And one of the reasons why Rodenbaugh gets in those positions is his work ethic, and that's why he's such a good athlete, not just basketball player, but football player in everything he does, because he works hard. You know, he got there on the backside, fought hard to get into the correct position, and then got the shot up and in.
As Verbergmos pulls up for 3, misses. Moore on the far side. Drive in, met by McGillis. Rupert can't get the shot up to go out of bounds on Traxler. It'll be McBain basketball.
Murphy bringing the ball up the floor. Moore applying a little press back to Murphy.
Verbergmos on the near side, drives in. Cross court to Murphy. McBain's really taking their time on this offensive possession.
Murphy strong with the ball here.
Verberkmos not afraid to take the ball to the basket, even if there's a defender in the way. He'll find a way to get that ball in, as number 14, Kyle Hudson, gets the foul. It's his first team's 5th.
Free throw, no good from Verberkmos. Caden McGillis called for going too early. I don't know what the technical term for it. He stepped into the lane before Verberkmos had release.
Over the back foul.
Moore bringing the ball up the floor for Manton. Guarded by Murphy.
Blake Whetstone with the rebound, and Tristan McElhaney stolen by Moore. Traxler up to Hudson. Moore drives now to Hudson. Traxler to Moore.
Good trap there from McBain. It'll be stolen by Murphy.
Great defense by the Ramblers as they just close that double team. Ball on the floor. McElhaney throws it to Moore. Luke Puffer now to Caleb Moore. Moore can't hit the 3. Puffer with the rebound. Rupert down low goes to Hudson.
Timeout, Manton.
23-14. McBain's been looking pretty good so far. A couple slips here and there. But let's talk about the bench, because you've got your starters, and this group of seniors, they've been through it all. But you got Blake Whetstone and Tristan McElhaney coming off the bench, and they come out on the floor and they're playing like they are the starters. How can you elaborate on that, Kyle?
You know, Whetstone and McElhaney, you know, Whetstone, you know, basketball is not his natural sport. You know, he's an amazing cross-country runner. Recently signed to go
run cross and track at Aquinas,
which is a good job to him. You know, he's worked really hard to get there. But on the basketball court, when you see him play, you wouldn't think that's not his natural sport. You know, he sees the floor well and he gets into open spots, and he's an excellent shooter. And for Tristan McElhaney, you know, he may not start, but he might as well. Like, he is the first player off the bench, and he'll be the last player off. You know, he's last player off floor. You know, he works hard and he sees the floor well, and he'll get his teammates open. You know.
And this group of seniors has so much talent. It's hard to just pick 5 seniors or five guys.
Aaron pass there, and Murphy will just let it run. Murphy thought the ball was tipped off, man. Must have been a off McBain. It'll be Manton ball. Puffer for 3.
Short. Rebounded by Traxler. Traxler will take it out. Hudson now to Moore on top.
Puffer's 3 is good.
Hits the 3.
Murphy guarded by Moore. Pass down there to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh gets it after it was deflected. Shot up and in.
Hudson down low, guarded by McGillis, goes to Puffer. McGillis with the rebound. Tries to go to Whetstone. Pass will roll out of bounds. Will be Manton basketball.
Moore bringing the ball back up the floor for Manton. Moore will look to drive. His shot, no good. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy will go up with it, and he'll get the shot to go.
Moore on the near side. Drive in. Kicks it out to Puffer. Puffer shoots 3, misses, goes to McKernan. McKernan misses. McGillis with the rebound.
Up to Whetstone. There'll be a foul on Puffer.
His first, team 6th. Checking in for the Rangers, number 11, Drayden Morrow, and number 12, Jacob Rupert.
McGillis inbound, he'll get it into Connor Murphy. Guarded by Moore, back to McGillis. McBain swinging the ball well.
Rolling ball down low. Rolling ball gets the shot.
Moore in possession for Manton. To the corner for Puffer. His shot up and in.
On the bucket.
Pass long to Rodenbaugh. He'll get it though. Back to Rodenbaugh.
McBain taking their time on the offense.
Hooker did well there to tip it to Murphy. McGillis looked to drive back to Rodenbaugh.
Short on Rodenball shot. McGillis with the rebound and the putback.
Moore guarded by Murphy. Moore will drive and kick to the corner. McKernan not able to get a handle on it. It'll be out of bounds, McBain ball. And we'll see Grayson Verbergmos check back into the game for Blake Whetstone. Minute left in the first half.
Murphy to Verbergmos.
McGillis in the middle. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hooker. Back to Verbergmos. Moore. 35 seconds left. Ball knocked away. Back to Moore. His 3, no good. Rebounded by Verbergmos. 30 seconds. Pass long to Rodenbaugh. McKernan will be called for the foul. Hudson will check into the game for Manton.
Rodenball at the line shooting 1 and 1. Rodenball makes the first. He'll get another attempt. Rodenball making both. Moore drives in. He'll back out, go to Puffer.
Puffer called for a travel. 14 seconds on the clock. Verbergmos to inbound. He'll get it to Murphy. Murphy will drive, get a shot up, no good. Moore bringing the ball back down for Manton. It'll be out of bounds off Puffer. 4.5 seconds left. Verbergmos to Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh gets shot up and in. Amazing shot from Dan Rodenbaugh. Up in the air, grabbed it, and didn't even touch the ground, threw it up off the backboard and in.
I was not expecting that.
To be honest with you, I didn't even see Dan Rodenbaugh in the corner. I thought the pass went long, but then Rodenbaugh came out of nowhere, got the shot up and in.
Stats for the first half: Rodenbaugh with 14, McGillis with 8, Murphy with 2, Hooker with 7, and Verberkmos with 6. For the Rangers, Caleb Moore with 13, Drayden Morrow with 22. No, Caleb Moore with 4, Drayden Morrow with 4, Kyle Hudson with 2, Jonathan Traxler with 3, and Luke Puffer with 5. So, overall, pretty good on scoring side for each side.
Of course, we can't make a fuss about it. But when
You know, before we go into halftime,
let's just give him a big happy birthday, all right?
I just want to touch up on, talk about something. McBain's team this year, they're very good, but at times they seem to zone out almost. And I saw it for about 2 minutes here, and then it was gone, and that's something I haven't seen this year. I haven't seen it just disappear like that, and I think that's got to come down to the senior leadership from Rodenbaugh and Murphy. Games like Kingsley, McBain zoned out. Kingsley pressed hard and got back into the game, and McBain has worked really hard, I think, on getting rid of those mistakes and working hard to keep a big lead up on the scoreboard.
Well, and a little bit is they've had McBain has played more games than Manton. Manton's looking kind of rough lately, as they missed a few games because of COVID, and they're just coming back. And Manton just doesn't look like the team that they always are. And so, we'll have to see what Manton does in the locker room, what Coach Hiller says to his team in the locker room. 37-19, we are going to take a break. We'll see you on the other side. Man, I wish we could go out to eat. It's kind of boring just sitting at home. Well, now you can.
Reedy's is a great place to come together, catch up with some old friends, some family members you haven't seen in a while, or even settle a business meeting.
Reedy's is located in downtown McBain, 106 North Rowland Street, or right next to the post office.
So come on down to Reedy's, where the food is good, and so is the togetherness.
Do you not like your cut?
The only way my hair could look better is if I get it done here.
Why don't you come on down to Impulse Hair Salon? I guarantee everyone will like your cut.
Wow, my hair does really look better. I like your cut, G. Good. You actually hit me though.
Today, in our series on misunderstood high school sports rules, we're going to take up the topic of sliding in basketball. In football, a player slides to give himself up when running the ball to protect himself. In soccer, a defender will slide tackle to separate an opponent from the ball. In ice hockey, a defender will slide to block an opponent's shot. In baseball and softball, a runner will slide to get to a base or to score a run. And when it happens, everyone applauds a good play. But in basketball, a slide usually gets everyone in the stands and on the sideline screaming for a call of traveling. And they're wrong. A player sliding on the floor after gaining control of the ball is not called for traveling unless they stop and roll over or attempt to get up without dribbling. A player on their stomach may pass, shoot, start a dribble, or request a timeout. If on their back, a player can also sit up without violating the rules. For more information on basketball rules or to become a registered game official, visit our website at mhsaa.com. Helps wanted, just whistle.
Monday mornings are the worst. How do you get right in the morning?
You need a little pick-me-up.
What?
Cornerstone Coffee, you've never heard of it?
No, what's it like?
Cornerstone has a variety of coffees for your morning start, including espresso, bulletproof coffee, cappuccino, and much more.
Well, just a little bit of coffee won't keep me going.
That's why you can order breakfast there, too.
Breakfast?
Yes, they have delicious breakfast paninis, French toast sticks, and bagels.
Bagels?
Yes, bagels.
Hey, this is Danae from Cornerstone Coffee. Visit us at 109 North Roland Street. You can stop in and see us or sneak through our drive-thru.
And both teams check back onto the floor to start the second half. It'll be McBain ball. Murphy to inbound into Verbertmos. Back to the corner to Murphy. Rodenbaugh in the corner. McBain moving the ball. Rodenbaugh in the corner, he's open for three. Shots up and in.
McBain taking their time on the offense. Rodenbaugh making the shot to end the half and start the half for McBain. It's Rupert now to McKernan.
Good move there from McKernan. Shot no good, rebounded by Verbertmos. Murphy will go up the floor. McGillis back out to Verbertmos. His three, no good. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Shot up and in. Good hustle there from Dan Rodenbaugh to get in front of the Manton player, get the rebound and get the shot up and in.
Moore driving in, goes up against McGillis. He'll get the shot to go.
Ball knocked loose, recovered by McGillis, back to Murphy.
Hooker for three. He's got it! McBain on a hot start on the offense, just firing away, making everything they can. Hudson.
Ball stolen by Rodenbaugh. Murphy with it. His shot up and in. Good dribbling there from Murphy.
McKernan driving baseline, kicks it out to Moore. Moore drives in, gets the shot up, draws the foul. He'll go to the line for two.
First shot from Moore, no good. Moore's second free throw is good. Hooker to inbound for McBain. He'll get it to McGillis. Back across to Murphy.
McGillis to Murphy. Murphy down into Rodenbaugh. McGillis blocked by Rupert. It'll go out of bounds. It'll maintain McBain basketball.
McGillis to inbound for McBain. He'll get it cross court to Verbertmos.
Hooker now to Murphy. McGillis to Verbertmos.
Man playing good defense here.
And as you say that, McGillis gets a shot down low.
Puffer in possession, back to McKernan.
McKernan driving in, dumps it to Rupert, blocked by McGillis. Rupert getting his own rebound. Moore fires, short on the three. McGillis. He'll get the shot to go and the foul. Foul's on Kill Moore.
I don't know what Bruce Coltman said in the halftime locker room, but this is a different McBain team from the first half. They have come out with energy, with passion. They're playing aggressively and they're all around the floor, getting every loose ball, getting shots up and in. You know, Dan Rodenbaugh and Hooker both shooting corner threes and getting them to go.
Moore to McKernan. McKernan driving in, goes to Rupert. Rupert finally getting a shot off to go.
Ball to Hooker. He'll shoot a three. Shot no good, rebounded by Puffer.
Moore tries to go down low, go straight into Murphy. McKernan missing the shot, getting his own rebound. Traxler, he'll miss a three.
Ball
Verberkmo.
stolen by Verberkmos.
McGillis driving in.
Foul off the ball.
No shot on the play. Fouls on number 12, Jacob Rupert. His second, team second. Drayden Morrow checking in for the Rangers.
Ball back up to McGillis, who'll shoot a jump shot. Up and in from the free throw line for Caden McGillis.
Morrow down into Traxler. Defended by Hooker. Rodenbaugh with the layup.
Pass there from McGillis, a little bit behind Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh able to get control of the ball and get the shot up and in.
Traxler. Timeout.
Manton.
56-26. This is not the Manton-McBain game we usually see in a normal year, and I guess it isn't a normal year. What do you think is going through Manton's head right now as they're down 30?
They've got to play with some energy. They've played good defense, but McBain's been patient with it. They've still been able to find gaps and get open shooters. I think Manton's just got to be patient on offense, and they've got to get some shots up and in, and they've got to slow McBain down, because right now McBain, in transition, they're moving and they're getting shots up and in. I think Manton's just got to be careful with the ball, slow it down, and let McBain wear themselves out and make mistakes.
And Manton, usually a fast-paced team, they want to push the ball as fast as they can. And they're just not looking as the same team that they have been in previous years.
It'll be McBain ball with 3:53 left in the third. Murphy to bring the ball up the floor for McBain.
McGillis on the near side. He'll go to Verberkmos, now to Hooker. Murphy back to Verberkmos.
Back to McGillis. McBain willing to use time here. Man's gonna have to step up a little bit. Ball cross court to Caden McGillis for a corner three.
Short. Caleb Moore will take it the other way for the Rangers. Hudson drives baseline, goes to Traxler, stolen by McGillis. Pushes up to Verberkmos. And Verberkmos with that long stride can just take 2 steps right inside and make it to the bucket for a layup.
Ball rebounded by Verberkmos, and he'll take it himself. Verberkmos will look to drive. A little floater up and in for Grayson Verberkmos.
Saved by McGillis. Murphy goes to Hooker. And Hooker with the block shot.
Hooker able to gather himself there, use his height to his advantage and get the shot up and in. Moore in possession for Manton, guarded by Hooker, guarded by Murphy.
Traxler guarded by Hooker, now to Morrow. Morrow looking for somewhere to go. Stolen by Murphy, kicks it up to McGillis. And McGillis with the layup. Coach Copeman will call a timeout. It looked like McGillis wanted to go up for a dunk, but instead lay it up at the last second. Kyle, do you think it has to do anything with the brace on his hand?
I think it's a little bit of that and a little bit of Coach Copeman not 100% wanting to risk a wrist injury there, as McGillis took a nasty fall a few weeks back. He's still recovering, and you don't want to hurt it more than it already is. Both teams will take the floor after the McBain timeout. It will be Manton ball. In the game for McBain is Grayson Verberkmos, Tristan McElhenney, Carson Huttinga, Joe Winkle, and Blake Whetstone.
Now this is a different setup. We've finally get some juniors in this on the floor. Carson Huttinga and Joe Winkle, two very aggressive, very physical basketball players. As Tristan McElhenney with the steal.
Good dribble in there from McElhenney. It'll be out of bounds off Manton. Verberkmos to inbound for McBain. Whetstone in the corner. Down low to Winkle. It'll be off Winkle's foot. Manton ball. More in possession, guarded by Verberkmos. Minute on the clock. Be Schmidt. Back to McKernan. Guarded by Huttinga. Trying to get it back to Moore. He will. Moore will lose it. Huttinga in transition. He'll get it down to Whetstones. His shot up and good.
What a great eye from Carson Huttinga, seeing Blake and Grayson. Well, one of them had to catch it.
Rebound by McKernan. His shot no good. It'll be rebounded by McElhenney. He'll push it up to Verberkmos. He'll get the layup to go with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Moore will look to drive. His shot no good. He'll get his own rebound. Back up to top to McKernan. Back to Schmidt. His shot no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter.
68-26. Kyle, I keep going back to how this is not the same Manton team that we've seen in the past. They look disconnected. They look like they just freelance instead of working together as a team. Kyle, how do you feel?
Well, personally, I feel great. The bleachers here are nice and comfy. But, I think this may just be a bad game for Manton. Everyone has those. The only way to fix it is to work through it. Everyone has bad games, and, everyone will have bad games. I'm sure McBain has and will have bad games. Manton will have good games. Things like this happen, and you just got to push through it. And there's still a fourth quarter. You never know what can happen.
We have seen miracles happen, as going back to last year, the miraculous volleyball line shot from Connor Murphy to beat Manton by 3.
It'll be foul on McElhenney. Ball to Traxler. He'll look to drive. He'll pull it back out. Back to Danford. Back to Morrow. Guarded by McElhenney. He'll get it to Moore. Moore shot. Be no good. He'll draw the foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fouls on Carson Huttinga, his first team's third.
First free throw from Moore is good. Moore going 2 for 2 from the line there. Schoner checked into the game for McBain. Moore will get a steal going the other way. 1-on-2, his shot up, no good. Rebounded by Huttinga. Up to Whetstone. Whetstone will look to drive. He'll kick it back out to Winkle, who will drive himself. His shot up and in. Good drive and layup from Joe Winkle. Moore to the corner to Morrow. His shot, no good. Out of bounds, off.
Number 21, Noah Morrow. McElhenney.
Good pass from Whetstone down to Winkle. You know, Blake Whetstone may not have his glasses on, but he's still got great vision on the floor, finding Winkle open on the opposite block.
I would assume that I would assume that he would wear contacts. I would assume that he would wear contacts if he doesn't have glasses. Number 10, Matt Utek, and number 32, Kyle Pilkus, checking in the game for the Ramblers.
Morrow in possession, guarded by Kyle Pilkus.
Goes to Traxler, now to Danford. Danford with the bucket.
Schoner in possession for McBain. Over to Utek. His pass will be stolen by Puffer. Puffer will look to drive. He'll drop it down low. It'll be stolen by Huttinga. Up the floor to Pilkus. Out of bounds. Off Manton. Subs checking in for Manton.
Number 3, Lucas McKernan. Number 12, Jacob Rupert. Number 14, Kyle Hudson. And number 53, Jeremiah Vlamick.
Huttinga called for a travel. 4 minutes on the clock. McBain up 72-30. Puffer in possession for Manton. His pass down low to Rupert. Rupert will be called for a charge.
Fouls on Jacob Rupert, his third, team's third.
Schoner will push the ball up the floor to Huttinga. Huttinga will go cross court to Utek. 4-3 shot, no good. Rebounded by Hudson. McKernan back to Hudson.
Now to Rupert. Now to Vlamick. Puffer, 4-3. He's got it.
Puffer Easy layup there. Good steal by Hudson. Another steal there. Puffer going the other way in transition. He'll shoot a three. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Winkle. UTEP back to Schoner.
Pilkus for the corner three. And Pilkus with the three.
Huge shot there from Kyle Pilkus. Got a little room and he shot. McKernan guarded by Huttinga. Back to Puffer, 4-3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Rupert.
Vlamick to Hudson. Hudson down to Rupert. Puffer, 4-3. He's got it.
Puffer shooting pretty well from the three here with a minute 50 left on the clock. UTEP in possession, down to Winkle, to the corner to Pilkus, back to Schoner, 4-3, shot is up and in!
And McBain letting it rain, 74-38.
Copeman's timeout there just to get some subs in. In the game for McBain will be number 42, Kelvin McGillis, number 2, Tyler Cucci, 25, Dustin McLean, and 44, Caleb Camphouse with Brock Maloney, number 40. Puffer guarded by Cucci.
Deflected by Camphouse.
Cucci bringing the ball up the floor for McBain. Back to Kelvin McGillis, who'll shoot a three. Shot no good.
On the floor. Jump ball. Ball stay with McBain.
Cucci to inbound for McBain. Out to Maloney, back to Dustin McLean, to the corner to Tyler Cucci, shot no good. Be a foul on Brock Maloney. Subs in for Manton. Puffer bringing the ball up the floor for Manton, guarded by Tyler Cucci.
Puffer drives in. He'll call Tyler Cucci with the foul. His first team's 5th. Puffer at the line shooting 2.
Puffer's first free throw is good with 54 seconds on the clock. Second free throw from Puffer, no good. Rebounded by Maloney. Cucci's going for McBain. He'll draw the foul.
Foul's on Luke Puffer.
Maloney will inbound. Ball stolen by Noah Morrow. Puffer in possession, guarded by Cucci. 40 seconds on the clock.
Danford for 3. And they get a foul on Calvin McGillis.
Danford to shoot 3 free throws. First free throw, no good.
Makes the second. He has one more attempt.
hits the third free throw. He went 2 from 3 from the line there. Cucci in possession for McBain. Back to Kelvin McGillis. Dustin McLean. Back to Caleb Camphouse. 4-3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Maloney. Out to Cucci. He'll get it down low to Maloney. Maloney will draw the foul. It'll be Cucci to inbound. To Kelton McGillis, 4-3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Noah Morrow. Back to Puffer, 5 seconds. Puffer will dribble it out. And that will be ball game. McBain with a huge victory against huge rivals, Manton. Final score, McBain 77, Manton 41.
Kyle, big win from McBain. What do you think's going through Manton's head right now?
You know, this was a tough game coming to McBain against the team who are red hot. McBain undefeated, and by the way this game looked, they look to keep that going, but man, they just got to pick their heads up. Man's just got to pick their head up. This was a tough game, but they can fight through it. They've got to go into the next game with full confidence in themselves that they'll get the win, as this is their only their first loss of the season. It's not like they haven't won yet. They are still a good team in a good position to keep going through the season into the playoffs.
Just watching them tonight, they have potential. They were just a little sluggish and coming off a few missed games with minimal practice time. It's not always the easiest when you have to miss, and I'm sure Manton will just keep striving to get better each game that they play, and work at McBain when they come to Manton. So 77-41, your final score. We are the Rambler Review crew. Thanks for watching.